It's time for Mount Vernon Rams Baseball on WMIX, on your radio at AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Rams Baseball is presented by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX are also sponsored in part by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Rend Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, All Stars and Stitches, Bean Insurance, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski in the 94 Sports Mobile Studios for Mount Vernon Rams Baseball. The Rend Lake College pregame show starts now.
And good afternoon, Brendan Klein Memorial Field. Your Rend Lake College pregame show.
If you want a successful
5 and 7 on the air. Will battle the Belleville West Maroons 15 and 13. The Maroons are 6 and 7 out of the Southwestern Conference. They still have one game to play in conference play. That'll come this week, where they wrap up and head to the Belleville West Regional. So they're hosting a regional this year. There's a 3 seed out of that West Regional. Again, looking to stay above 500 on the season. They will wrap up a triad on Saturday. The Rams have added a game to the schedule for this week. We'll tell you more about that upcoming here on your RLC pregame. And, of course, at Rend Lake College, you get a quality education and save thousands. Log on to rlc.edu to see of which more than 100 degree of certificate programs is right for you. That's rlc.edu. Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski alongside, fresh off of a Ram victory on Monday. Of course, the Rams shut out Marshall County down there at Brentwood Park. 3 pitchers combined for 10 strikeouts and a very, very successful performance. Brock Fulkerson, Jared Antis, Zach Jones, of course, combining for 6-hit ball, 10 strikeouts, and a 4-0 victory over Marshall County. Fulkerson picked up the win going 4-2, and of course you heard DC with the call of that one on Saturday evening from Brentwood Ballpark in Marion. Danny, the Rams very successful, 25 and 7 on the year. Got that win on Saturday night, of course. From all intents and purposes, judging from what I can see from the book and listening to your call here this afternoon, Rams seem to have played pretty well and got great pitching.
Well, it wasn't a surprise or a shock to go down and play there. I mean, in the old Frontier League ballpark, having played GCS already, but a good win. It's a Marshall County team that's a little bit big, about the same size school, under 500, play a lot of different schools, bigger size than what Mount Vernon does. So it was a good win to go down there. You get to play an experience playing in that facility. Now you got to turn around. You got to play a very tough Belleville West squad. They're only 15 and 13, but a 4A school. Mount Vernon struggled a little at times this year with 4A. You throw into that, you got Jacksonville on Thursday and then Highland on Saturday, so you get to play a full complement of 35 games the way the forecast looks. So Mount Vernon is going to be primed and ready for next Wednesday when they open up in the Waterloo Regional. That they are, and of course, as you heard Danny say, the Rams have picked up Jacksonville on Thursday. That'll be a 3:30 start. Yes, a 3:30 start here for Brendan Klein Memorial Field. It is honors night at Mount Vernon Township High School for the seniors, so that explains the hour start time at least an hour earlier in terms of that 3:30 start against Jacksonville. That'll be here on Thursday, here at home. So a 3:15 pregame on WMIX and mywithersradio.com. Of course, we're glad to have you with us this afternoon for your Rend Lake College pregame show. Rend Lake College offers over 100 degree and certificate programs for thousands less. Yeah, you can save thousands of dollars on your collegiate education at rlc.edu. And, of course, as we mentioned that in addition to this week's schedule, we'll go ahead and run down the week's schedule for you. In terms of broadcast coverage here on WMIX today, we have the Rams at Belleville West. Tomorrow I will go on the road for the Effingham Flaming Hearts and Lady Rams in softball action. Wednesday it's back to Lincoln Park, Lady Rams softball against O'Fallon. Thursday we are here from Brendan Klein Memorial Field as the Rams baseball team will host Jacksonville with a 3:15 pregame. Friday we head back to Lincoln Park, head back across the way, across Steve Harrison Field over there to the softball diamond. The Lady Rams will battle Salem in their regular season finale. And then on Saturday it's to the road to Highland. One game only now due to Highland having to cancel one of those games. They're also over their 35-game limit in terms of regular season scheduling. So just one game on Saturday. That'll have a 10:45 pregame, 11 o'clock first pitch on your commencement exercise Saturday at Mount Vernon Township High School. So it is here today for Brendan Klein Memorial Field against West. Tomorrow on the road at Effingham for softball. Wednesday back home for softball versus O'Fallon. Thursday back home for baseball against Jacksonville at 3:30. And then a 4:30 start time across the way for softball at home against Salem. And
then, of course, we have that one game on Saturday now on the road at Highland. Of course, it always has been on the road, but now just one game is what I meant to say. 10:45 pregame on Saturday morning. Of course, we'll have a loaded Saturday sports show. Stay tuned for your guest lineup, of course. You can stay tuned to your Facebook page, facebook.com/WMIX Sports, and to the Twitterverse as well at 94 Sports. We need to take a quick break on the Red Lake College pregame show. When we come back, we'll set the tone for this Mount Vernon Rams matchup against the Belleville East Maroons. Make that Belleville West Maroons. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hello, my name's Richard. When my wife had a heart attack, every second felt like an eternity. I wasn't thinking about what hospital had outstanding results or first-class facilities. All I cared about was getting her help fast. Thankfully, I didn't have to think about those things. The ambulance took us to Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. From the second we were admitted, I knew she was in great hands. My wife was immediately treated by an experienced cardiologist. I have no doubt the folks at Good Samaritan saved my wife's life that day. It wasn't until later that I realized Good Samaritan ranks 20% faster than the national average in response time. And they work directly with the prestigious Open Heart program at Washington University. In 2013, Good Samaritan will be opening an all-new regional health center, making their heart care even greater. We're thankful that such quality care exists right here in Southern Illinois.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
This is your home for Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back to the Red Lake College pregame show. At Red Lake College, you get a quality education and save thousands. Log on to rlc.edu to see which of the more than 100 degree or certificate programs is right for you. That's rlc.edu. Red Lake College pregame show rolls on. It's the Mount Vernon Rams and the Belleville West Maroons. 25-7 are the Rams, the home team today. 15-13 are the visiting Maroons. And it appears we're not going to have much time to discuss much else. We can tell you it'll be Jared Antis, 9-0, taking the bump today for the Rams. He is 2 away from tying the season record with some other pitchers in Mount Vernon Township High School history. Most recently, 11-0 have gone west at Mason and James Mulvaney, as well as Chris Bernard back in the 90s. So Jared Antis, in his pursuit of that mark, is 9-0, putting that on the line here today against Parker Biney, who is 2-3 with a 6.26 ERA and a 1.98 WHIP. So it'll be interesting to see how this one pans out with a couple of pitchers with 2 different styles taking the hill today.
It will be interesting just because non-conference. Belleville West still has a game left, I believe, this week, but in the conference schedule. But, you know, again, you're coming out. This is a 3 games this week. You start sharpening the blade and get ready to go with postseason. You know, 3 more, basically, you know, the games do count on your record and everything, but 3 more games to get in and set up and get things lined up, rotation, hitting lineup-wise before you begin next week in the postseason.
Well, there is no doubt about that. Of course, we need to get to know the Central Christian Church batting orders, and, of course, incredible things are happening at Central Christian Church in Mount Vernon. Look no further than thenewscentral.com, where you can watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. Log on to thenewscentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. Let's go ahead and meet the batting order for the West Maroons.
Leading off in center field, Cameron Lofton. Batting second is short, Aaron Meyer. Batting third at first, Adam Bauer. Batting fourth in the cleanup spot in left field, Brendan Sake. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jacob Wilson. Batting sixth and right, Alex Sherrill. Batting seventh and third, Donnie Foster. Batting eighth, catching, Austin Bammer. Batting ninth, second baseman, Jeff Sheary. For the Belleville West Maroons, to come with a record of 15-13. Of course, there's, like we said earlier, 6-7 in the Southwestern Conference. A very tough Southwestern Conference. So if you finish above 500 in that league, you're doing something right. But they're 2 games above 500 overall, and a team that has played similar competition to that of the Mount Vernon Rams. I know that, if I'm not mistaken, of course, I was looking a lot at the STL Today website and trying to figure out what was what amongst the Southwestern schools. If I am not mistaken, they opened their season against the Centralia Orphans with some success. I believe beating them 10-0. I'd have to double check that, but all in all, this is a team up and down. They've played a lot of similar competition. Alton, Belleville East, among others, and Edwardsville was supposed to have been a common opponent, but get underway today. It is one of those deals. They started out hot. I mean, they started winning 7 their first 10, something like that. Started a little bit in the middle. Obviously, we jump in the Southwestern Conference, then you come back into playing some schools that are smaller, and you get back into it. 15-13 is nothing to hang your head about. The likes of Granite City, Alton, Belleville East, no Fallon in front of you, so that's not too bad to do things like that. Not at all. Of course, we're about to get set. Rams will send Jared Antis to the hill today, 9-0 on the season, 2 away from tying the season mark here. And, of course, Rams history, as we told you a moment ago, Jim Mulvaney and Weston Mason, as well as Chris Bernard, have all gone 11-0 in the season once before. So Jared is 2 games away from that mark. It'll be a tough task today, though, to defeat these West Maroons who come in again for a tough 4A schedule out of the Southwestern Conference with the likes of Edwardsville, Planet Granite, which is Granite City, my apologies, Collinsville, Belleville East, East St. Louis, among others, the O'Fallon Panthers, Collinsville. I don't believe I said the Collinsville K-Hawks. Good pickup. That's everybody. Well done. That's the Southwestern Conference. No, we missed somebody because they played 7 games. I missed somebody. Them, because they are Belleville West. So there you go. We did not miss anybody. We're friends to the east. Softball, Belleville East playing Lady Rams across the way as the Lady Rams soccer team gets their practice in before they head down tomorrow night playing the Carbondale Regional at 7 o'clock. Yep. Good luck to them, of course. Soccer regional time is here, and, of course, we wish the Lady Rams the best of luck. And Rams tennis, I believe, if I read correctly, finished in 3rd place in the South 7 Conference this past Saturday. So good job by the Mount Vernon Rams tennis team. And it's hard to believe that the season is winding down. And, of course, Rams boys track finished in 2nd in the South 7 Conference, I believe I read. Congratulations to Clint Turner's squad. 2nd place is usually we're battling for behind a tough Cahokia squad year in and year out. 4:31 will be your first pitch. It's inside the loft, and look out. 1 pitch, 1 runner on as that hits him on the outside shoulder. There's your first runner of the game. First pitch comes at 4:31. It is a hit batsman in the form of Cameron Loft. And Aaron Meyer had a Bauer to follow here in the top half of the first. See Brendan's sake, should anybody get aboard here. Top of the first, runner on, nobody out. Left-handed Meyer will stand in against Jared Antis. Had a pretty impressive performance, of course. On Saturday, he came on for an inning of relief back at Rent 1 Park. Faced 3 batters, struck out 2, didn't allow anybody aboard. Back to the 6th. Here comes the next pitch on the way. It's low and inside. First pitch to Meyer, however, it's 1-0. Of course, Antis came in the other night, followed up Fulkerson after he threw 5. Antis threw 1, and then, of course, Jones came in with the finishing touches on it. It wasn't a safe situation due to the fact that it was a 4-run lead. Now, Loft has got some stolen bases. Got to do some checking here. That he does. The next pitch will catch the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike counts even to Aaron Meyer, the shortstop, followed by number 10, Adam Bauer. He is the first baseman for the Maroons. So runner on, nobody out, top of the first. Scoreless ball game thus far. 2 minutes in. Glad to have you with us. WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasters. We're passing by on the hour. Bird gets settled out to stretch. The 1-1's come with the runner Loft. It's going. Throw down to second base. We'll take a hop in the dirt safely with the SP is Cameron Loft. It's his 16th stolen base of the year. So when he gets on base, he gets something done. Out. Catcher today, of course, Grant Garrett. Backing up the pitcher, Antis, Zane Zonders, Zach Jones, Matthew Williams, Colton Better, 3rd to 1st. Nate Paninsky, Landon Thomas, Joshua Gately comprise your outfield from left to right. Antis out of the stretch here as a runner on second, a 2-1 count on the batter, Aaron Meyer, whereas number 12 showed bunt but pulled back in the nick of time. Pitch drops down in the dirt, 3-1. Of course, a little bit of a rematch, per se, in a different sport. The Rams played Belleville West the opening round of the Central A tournament this past December. Hey, yeah, that's right. Try to put that one behind me. I remember that day. Rams had a great chance of beating the Maroons there at the CHS Arena. So 3-1 is going to be fouled off with the third base dugout. Counts full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The Rams and West will often tangle at the CHS Arena, the Central A Holiday Tournament. We've seen that time and time again. Other than that, other than baseball, you usually don't see a lot of Mount Vernon Belleville West matchups. Full count, runner on second, nobody out at the top of the first. In case you're just joining us, scoreless ball game. Antis trying to get out of a miniature jam, and that's the way to do it. Get a foul tip in the middle of your catcher, Grant Garrett, for the first strikeout. Again, he had 2. In a relief appearance on Saturday at Rent 1 Park. Last time he pitched was against the Centralia Orphans. And Jarrett, that's when he improved to 9-0 on the year, a 3-1 victory. That was another impressive performance for Antis in that one. Only had 4 strikeouts that game, but does lead the team in Ks. Here in the 2012 campaign. Runner on second, 1 gone. Adam Bauer, another left-handed back, will stand in. Brendan Sake will move to the on-deck circle. And Bauer will step out and call time.
Oh, no, I can't let that runner aboard bother you. You plunked him with the first pitch of the ball game. Jared, while being cautious, Bird doesn't really seem too concerned. They will fire back. Thought they had a good pickoff move that time. Going to hang on to the baseball, though. Covering shortstop, so the runner back safe at second base. So RBI chance here for left-handed bat Adam Bauer. Top half of the first inning, presented by Banterra Bank. Lead off the summer with a Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC. Picked that one up from somebody the other day. Well done adjustment, I may add. Is it's going to be a breaking pitch. Catches the outside corner, and it is an 0-1 count to Adam Bauer. Justin Wyatt calling the balls and strikes behind the plate today. And it's a no ball, 1 strike count with 1 gone, a runner on second base. So they try to get him again. They're going to play with the runner. Pitch is on the way, swung and a miss. Quickly, 0-2. The Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. Jesse Clark is back to the studios here in Mount Vernon. We are glad to have you with us here on WMIX. Don't forget, you can always stay up to date on Twitter at 94 Sports. You can also like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. 0-2 the count with 1 gone, a runner on second base here in the first. Next pitch on the way, it's inside. Ground ball to Williams, won't be a problem. He'll fire on the first. That will advance the runner to the third base as Lofton runs over there. But there's 2 outs.
He did the job. He did get an out, but again, if you're going to get an out, you sacrifice kind of, sort of. Get that ball to the right side and advance the runner so you get something out of the out.
And that'll bring another right-handed bat, Brendan Sink. Left fielder here today for the Maroons. A runner on third, 2 gone, top the first. Rams trying to keep it scoreless here before they bring up the batting order. This will be a foul ball in the first base dugout into the parking lot. Look out.
Not even
Oh, nice. 0-1.
Not even close.
Took a hop and then bounced completely over the road vehicles into the ditch. So 0-1 the count to the right-handed bat. Runner on third, 2 gone, no score. Here it comes. It's low this time. Great location. All things considered, 1-1. We'll have the Ram batting order coming up in the bottom half of the first inning. We'll also get to know the West defense, as they do have a DH in their lineup. So the batting order won't identify the West defense. Is this will be put into play? It is headed to center field. It will be an RBI single from Adam Bauer. Excuse me, Brendan Sink.
Just a little hit up the middle, and Belleville West jumps out on top already. Easy single that time, as they say.
1-0 Maroons. Glad to have you with us. Top of the first. Banterra Bank brings you Rams baseball in its entirety here on WMIX. Every pitch, including the game that was added on Thursday against Jacksonville. We'll tell you more about that throughout the broadcast. Here's it's a 1-0 ball game, top of the first. 2 outs, runner on first. Standing in is Jacob Wilson. He'll foul one back. And that one had some hang time.
Yep, I got one.
I had enough time. I seriously looked back and forth 3 times before it ever hit the ground.
I got one, though. You could hear the thump. Wilson batting 190 on the year. Surprised that a number 6 to 5 hitter would be hitting this high lineup that average. Batting his weight.
0-1 coming, left on a curveball. Now he'll take a bad hop on Zane Zonders around second, maybe to third. Will go Snake. He will head back, but the throw to second won't be in time.
Bad hit single. Can't do anything about that. He was there in front of it. Took a bad hop. He strung a little bit the other night. Got a bad hop at Marion, too, on the Brent 1 turf. But there, that time, that ball came up and got him. If he looks at the turf. Kind of snake bit right now. It's one of those deals. He just needs to feel one and get over it.
2 on and 2 out now for the Maroons at the top of the first, a 1-0 ball game. It stands. Alex Charos, the right fielder, with 2 on. So an RBI chance against the Bird here in the first. We'll see how the Rams rebound. Looks into his catcher, Garrett, for the sign. And just look back towards second. Now fires home, and a curveball inside catches the corner, 0-1.
That curveball started at Sherrill's left shoulder. Broke off of that right across the plate.
Beautiful day for Ram baseball. 77 degrees to start. Partly cloudy skies at times with winds out of the north-northeast from 5 to 10. 0-1 count on the batter, Alex Charos, as he stands in. Here comes, and he will lay off on a pitch that is blown away.
Wanted time, but couldn't get it. He was waving to the umpire, but it was too late. Luckily, he stayed in there. Didn't call time. Ended up being a ball.
Ended up working out. So now the count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 away here in the top half of the first as West does strike first with a 1-0 lead. One coming, catches the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You could hear that one.
Yeah, Anthony's thrown pretty loosely today. Got some gas there.
Hello. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 gone. We're top half of the first inning. It's a 1-0 ball game. 2 aboard here for Alex Sherrill. It's a 1-2 count. As Anthony's is going to try to punch him out, I believe. See what happens here. Goes outside corner again. Great setup there by Grant Garrett to the outside, but just misses. The count evens back up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Really thought that they were going to get the punch out. But alas, we redo it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Top of the first, 1-0. As they hit batsman, the lead off the game, ended up coming around to score an RBI single. Curveball this time inside, it's down to the backstop, and again, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hanson's lucky that time that pitch hung a little bit. Sherrills couldn't quite get a good enough swing on it.
Of course, you can get the car you want today at Second Chance Auto. Second Chance has the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles, priced at $10,000 in one location. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, are proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams. Second Chance at 2-2 here with 2 gone, top 1. So 1-0 ball game. Charles stands back in with 2 aboard. Anthony looks back towards second, fires home, and that's going to be fouled off of the overhang. Come on. Not a very good attempt by the home plate umpire to make that catch.
Travis Severn's school of umpiring didn't help you much there with the ball back off the backstop, Schwartzy.
Oh, man. More than happy to give that home plate umpire a bit of grief whenever we can. Friend of the broadcast, friend of the program. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. We will do it for a 3rd time. Dave Anthony get out of the inning, limit the damage. A 1-0 ball game here in the top half of the first inning. Pitches on the way, and that is going to be a ground ball. The short takes a hop, but a nice job by Jones. He'll step on the second place bag. 6 unassisted. We're through a half. Belleville strands 2, but they score 1. 1-0 Maroons. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
We go to the GM auctions so often and pick up program vehicles. I think the best buys that we're getting right now are in the SUV market, and I know that people really start buying SUVs in the fall more than they do in the spring, but boy, the prices that we're getting on bigger SUVs like the Suburban and Tahoe right now, I haven't seen these prices in a long time, so you can save a lot of money right now.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
How do you spend your Saturday mornings? Wake up, grab coffee, get something to eat? Why not add a little WMIX Saturday Sports Show to your Saturday? From 8:08 until 10 o'clock, we have guests, discussion, and fun involving the regional sports topics that matter to you. It's the pick-me-up you need to start your morning off right. It's the Saturday Sports Show every single week on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. Let's go back to the field, powered by Banterra Bank.
And welcome back, Britton Klein Memorial Field, as we enter the bottom half of the first inning. West takes the early 1-0 lead. We're presented by Banterra Bank, as you just heard. Banterra's online banking is convenient, efficient, and best of all, safe. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC, we need to get to know the Ram batting order, courtesy of Central Christian Church.
Zach Jones will lead off, followed by Landon Thomas, Zane Saunders. Everybody's used to those 3 in that order. Grant Garrett is batting 4th, followed by Colt Metter and Colin Young. Batting 7th is Matthew Williams. Batting 8th, Hayden Paninsky. Batting 9th, Josh Gately. Tim Holloway's Mount Vernon Rams. Discover the excitement at Central Christian Church in Mount Vernon. Central offers exciting worship experiences packed with energy, relevant teaching, and awesome programming for children and youth. Log on to thenewcentral.com for service times and more information. Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski alongside. Jesse Clark is back in the studio in Mount Vernon. As this game is about 13 minutes old, we got started about 4:31. And in that time, West managed to put a runner aboard in the top half of the first. Rams are going to try to get that one back. Here in the bottom half, as we'll see Zach Jones, Landon Thomas, and Zane Saunders get us started with Grant Garrett. Should anybody get aboard. So we'll see Parker Biney here to get the start for West. He's 2-3 on the year, a 6.26 earned run average with a whip of about 1.98. First pitch will be sent foul over us to our left. It's 0-1. Parker Biney on the hill warming up has a sleeve on his right arm. Was asked by an umpire to reverse it, switch it around because he had some white graphics on it. Pitcher cannot have that on, so he was asked to switch it around and did.
Good call by the home plate umpire. 0-1 is coming. That's going to sail high and away. Even count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Probably a little prodding from the home dugout to try to get somebody's head right out of the gate. Nothing wrong with a little.
Nothing wrong at all.
Ship.
Turn it into a chess match because there's not a lot you can control about the game of baseball. The 1-1's coming to Jones. High and away again. 2-1. Feels good to be out here today. 77 degrees. Again, partly cloudy skies. Sunny right now. Sun is behind us at beautiful Brennan Klein Memorial Field. The flags are pretty stiff at the moment, so not a heavy breeze. As the 2-1 comes to Jones, right down the middle, it's going to be a ground ball to second base. Sure, he'll pick it up, fires the first in time. 4-3 will be your first out.
Mr. Biney has a record of 2-3 with a 6.26 ERA. One thing that stands out when you look at the stats, he's walked 14 and only struck out 17. Obviously, kind of a middle ground thrower, back and forth, maybe throw a lot of pitches. His whip, Mr. Hugo likes to worry about, is at 1.98. One of my favorite statistics. As Thomas will see a first pitch fastball down the middle, that's going to be 0-1. 1 gone, nobody aboard here for the Rams in the home half of the first, trailing 1-0. Instead of 2 games this week for the Rams, they'll get 3. We'll tell you more about that as they've added Jacksonville after the 0-1 pitch to Thomas. It's on the way from the right-hander. This is going to be the opposite way. Shading foul down the left field line, and that's exactly what it'll be. It'll be strike 2. Rams have added Jacksonville on Thursday. That'll be a 3:30 start time. Of course, Rams seniors have an awards banquet at Shagnaw Gym, assuming they still do it at Shagnaw Gym. Pardon my assumptiveness there. So they get started an hour early here on Thursday afternoon, as they were originally supposed to have Edwardsville on Wednesday. That got canceled due to the fact that Edwardsville had too many games. So now, if the game picked up, the Surprise are able to keep it in state. It'll be Thursday at home against Jacksonville. So we wait the 0-2 pitch from Parker Biney. Here it comes out of the windup, right-hander. We'll get it dirty. It's 1-2. Time Jacksonville gets here, they'll wonder if we're in state.
That's true. Not a quick trip from Morgan County here to good old Jefferson.
Over to Springfield, down the Interstate Route 4, and across on 64.
Yep. They'll touch quite a few interstates in that trip. Here comes the 1-2, and that is going to be right up the middle, but picked up by Biney. He'll turn around, fire to first.
That was pretty nice play. That ball was roped back up the middle, and Biney did a good job of taking a hit away from Landon Thomas.
Makes me wonder where he might play in his spare time. Definitely an infield bike grab. 2 gone now for Zane Saunders. Bases empty here in the home half of the first inning with the Rams trailing by a score of 1-0. First pitch is Saunders right down the middle. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Of course, with the new bat, sometimes you can't always tell if it's foul tip. Let's go with what we think. 0-1, here it comes, and that'll get the shoulder of Saunders. He turned it just in the nick of time, because that one was starting to sail higher and higher. So a plucked batsman. We'll put a runner aboard here for Grant Garrett, 2 outs in the first.
Hit him in the left shoulder, right where you want to be hit. Not much damage done, all the muscles Saunders got up there. Now we'll see if Grant Garrett can get a little 2-out bingo here.
Got to make him pay now. That's exactly what West did in the top half of the first with Cameron Lofton getting plucked to start the game. They were able to get an RBI single from Brendan Sake with 2 outs. See if the Rams get a 2-out RBI. Grant Garrett stands in. Handling the catching duties today. Colin Young's for DH. As they'll check on the runners, Saunders at first base. Not a lot going on. We'll try to get you some scores from around the area. I think there's some play-in games going on.
Got 2 right now.
We'll get to those here. See what happens after the first pitch to Garrett and try to squeeze some in if you're ready. They'll check on the run over there first base. How about him?
Mid-first, A.J. leads Benton in baseball 1-0. Mid-second, Benton and ZRC scoreless in the softball regional game.
There you have it. Hard to believe. Regional time is already here in terms of 1A and 2A, almost 3A and 4A. As Garrett will rip one towards left. Sake is on the run. He'll make the ground, dashing the hopes for the Rams. We'll tell you more about our scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilf after the break. We'll take one here. We are through 1-0 West. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
How do you spend your Saturday mornings? Wake up, grab coffee, get something to eat? Why not add a little WMIX Saturday Sports Show to your Saturday? From 8:08 until 10 o'clock, we have guests, discussion, and fun involving the regional sports topics that matter to you. It's the pick-me-up you need to start your morning off right. It's the Saturday Sports Show every single week on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. Let's go back to the field. Powered by Banterra Bank.
And we head to the top half of the second. Glad to have you with us from Brennan Klein Memorial Field, where the West Maroons lead the Mount Vernon Rams 1-0. We're going to continue that Tony Wilkes scoreboard update from a minute ago. End of one at the Wayne City Regional playing game being played at Woodlawn. The Lady Cardinals beat Grayville after 3-1. Scoreboard updates all season long, presented by Tony Wilkes, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance and financial service needs, see Tony. His office is on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower here in Mount Vernon. Or you can log on to TonyWilkes.com. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. Foster, Bammer, and Sherry will get us started here. The top half of the second. Belleville West leads your Mount Vernon Rams by a tally of 1-0. Well, let's see the first pitch of the inning from Jared Antis out of the windup. Catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. It's an 0-1 count on Donnie Foster, the third baseman here for the Maroons. The 0-1 pitch is on its way. Curveball that time. Check swing. It'll be right to Matthew Williams. Great grab. Can't stop that. Nope. Line out. Well, curveball that time. Left it hanging a little bit, but it's a check swing that ends up in the glove of Matty Williams. Kansas has left a couple up today. One thing that worked the other night looked very good. Not a bad double team when you go and throw him and Fulkerson at it. No kid. Bammer will stand in. His first pitch is across the plate. And just like that, Bammer in the hole, 0-1. Bammer, the catcher for Parker Biney, did a nice job getting himself out the bottom half of the first inning. We await the 0-1. Here it comes. That's going to be inside. Tap foul, third baseline. Nothing to too quickly. Sherry battling the Mendoza line. He's at 200 right now. Ooh, on the good side. Yeah, he's on the good side right now. That's 4 RBIs. The thing about him is, got 12 hits, 11 singles, and 1 double. So capable of hitting the ball. Has to be able to hit the ball. 0-2, the count, 1 gone, bases empty. Here it comes. Comebacker right back to the bird. He'll run over towards first, fire it over. In time, and 1-3 will be your second out. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home at Dixon, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. We'll have your Community First player of the game in the postgame show. And what many will hope will be after a Ram victory. They trail 1-0 here in the top half of the second inning. 2 outs, the base is empty. Left-handed bat is Jeff Sherry, the second baseman. Pitch on the way, right down the middle, 0-1. Not much Sherry could do there. You can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. You can even like us on Facebook if you please. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. 0-1 in route. That is going to be put into play. Second base side, picked up by Williams. He'll make the throw to first in time. 1, 2, 3, go to Maroons to the second. We're through 1.5, still 1-0 Belleville West. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Is your mortgage rate higher than you want it to be? Hi, this is Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. If you have a high interest rate on your mortgage, you need to give me a call at 241-6928 to discuss refinancing your mortgage loan, or stop by People's National Bank at 413 South 34th Street for details. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It happens every spring. You need a great quality vehicle. That's where Second Chance Auto comes in. Family owned for the past 32 years. Second Chance Auto has been the cure for spring new car fever. No one has a better selection of vehicles priced under $10,000. Almost all their vehicles come with a generous 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. There are no dock fees, no shipping fees, and no processing fees like those new car dealerships. Just low prices. Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto.
For more insight, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back for an Klein Memorial Field on a Monday afternoon. The Mount Vernon Rams trail the Maroons 1-0 as West. We'll try to keep Colton Metter, Colin Young, and Matthew Williams off the base paths here in the bottom half of the second inning, presented by Banterra Bank. How about score an extra base hit with Banterra's Visa debit card? Provides you convenience of a checking account and a card. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. So Colton Metter will get us started. Right-handed bat in the Ram lineup, batting fifth today, but first here in the second. Rams trying to get that run back. They lost in the top half of the first. Parker Viney pitched almost flawlessly there in the bottom half of the first inning, as Metter will send a loud strike down the left field line out of play.
Tell you what, that bat sounded like it broke.
Yeah.
That didn't have a click, didn't have none. That sounded like it broke.
Well, the way he picked it up there for a second, I didn't see which
that's one of those, that aluminum bat back in your hand, even with the gloves on, you spin it in your hand on the aluminum and see if it is cracked because of the ridges. Boy, that sounded funny. Didn't sound like even with the dead bat we're riding in.
No balls and one strike. Here comes the next pitch to Metter. Curves away, low and away. Even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Colin Young was the hero on Friday afternoon as the Rams pick up an extra inning victory over the Modern Day Knights, 3-2. Williams also to follow here in the inning. The 1-1 will be sent off the glove of the third baseman Foster down the left field line. Metter will be held to a leadoff single.
The answer to the tweet is duration of both games, no fishing tonight.
Gotcha.
I will tweet back, we are proud of you.
We are
proud for his due diligence.
Always prefer working hard as opposed to hardly working. As is, you never know the case with that young man.
No.
Talking, of course, an off-air Twitter friend.
Off-air Twitter friend.
Yeah, giving us an update.
Excuse me, buddy. Benton still trails AJ 1-0 after 2. Baseball.
First pitch to Metter, to Young is inside with Metter on first base. It's a 1-0 ball game, West on top, or the bottom half of the second inning.
AJ Benton, a rematch of the sectional final last year at Harrisburg.
That's right.
5-1.
They got pushed back or something.
Yep.
1-0's coming to Young. He'll get a piece of it, send it to short. That'll be picked up. Steps on second, fires across the first base. 6-3.
That, my friend, was a nice play by the shortstop. Had he got to the second hop, I think he might have booted it with a spin on it. Able to scoop it after the first and touch the bag, get a double play. Nice play by the shortstop. Made what probably looked easy to everybody, but wasn't really good. Took a hard play, made it look easy.
Scoreboard update a moment ago was presented by Tony Wilson, State Farm Insurance. More after the first pitch to Williams. 2 gone, bases empty. Fouls that off. Nothing to watch.
Oh, that was a solid hit. That was a solid shot.
Somebody that right now can use Tony Will for all your insurance financial service needs. Call Tony. He's your local State Farm agent. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. 0-1 comes inside on a fastball, swung and a miss.
That sounds like the replays on NASCAR where you got sheet metal on sheet metal, and you hit, and then they hear that because the tire's flat. That's what that sounded like.
Wasn't our friend.
No, he's
not up in arms. He's just,
he's only got one more game to dodge bullets this year.
Sits back with his arms crossed. Now he's getting ready to ride a no-no. So I see him bent over, slouched over riding. The 0-2 with 2 gone and nobody aboard will come high. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
He might be tracking foul balls during the year.
He does that sometimes.
Yeah, that'd be something he would do. Our friend is working hard down there giving us updates. I'm proud of him. Didn't sleep much last night. Too busy working the internet, I guess.
1-2 coming.
Good play.
Low and away. Good
That's the pitcher's pitch there that time. That's a good layoff there. Is Viney trying to get Williams to chase on a pitcher's pitch just out the outside corner.
Rams Baseball Banquet is Friday night at the Elks. We await the 2-2 pitch coming, and it's going to be put in the play towards the right. Charles looks like he had some trouble with the stunt, puts the glove in front of the face, and makes the grab. So it ends up 1-2-3 go the Rams after a double play here in the second. We're through 2, still 1-0 Belleville West. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is your home for Rams Radio, WMIX.
Top of the third we go, 1-0 West here from Brennan Klein Memorial Field. It'll be the top of the order with Lofton, Meyer, and Bauer due up for the Maroons. Rams Baseball is presented by Banterra Bank. If you can't get to the bank during the stretch, don't worry. Bank and bank while you're in the stands with Banterra cell phone banking. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC. Lofton was plunked his last at bat, came around the score on a Brandon Stake RBI single in the back of the first. That's been the difference thus far. He'll foul one back on the first pitch he actually sees. It doesn't hit him. It's 0-1. Anthus came into today with a perfect 9-0 mark. Needs the bats to come alive. That's the concern. I'll get to it after this pitch. As we wait the 0-1 to Lofton, he will swing through and rip that one. A fair ball down the left field line. He's quick, going to have to hurry. Picked up by Fineski. He'll fire it in. Wow. Bobby had played a second. Wow. Ooh. Hello.
Jeff kicked him on and at first base. He was thinking two out of the box, ran hard all the way around. I was getting back to the point. The thing about the Rams heading into postseason play next week, you don't feel worried about the pitching. You don't feel worried about the defense. It's at times the offense kind of sleepwalks a little bit. That's going to be the key. You'll get the good pitching, but can you get some offense against some better pitchers?
Rams are in the Waterloo Regional next week. They're the number 1 seed. Lady Rams are the number 1 seed down in Marion. Good job by the two Mount Vernon Spring baseball and softball programs as the first pitcher, left-handed Meyer, is fouled off. That's to our left. He's behind 0-1. Struck out on a fastball to the outside his last time up on a full count. 0-1 the count here. Runner on second, nobody out. West already on top, 1-0. Cameron Lofton is the last person you want on the base path.
You got to watch him out there. 16 stolen bases, had one last time he was on. You got to be careful. He's sizing up right now to hit the third. Left-hand hitter in the batter's box hurts him a little bit, though.
Yes. 0-1 coming. That as we put into play, Williams will have to go towards the second base back, turns and makes the throw. Staying on the back, it's better at first base. A tough 4-3 put out moves the runner to third. Let's put the first out on the board.
Pretty nice play there by Williams. Going to his right, has to plant that right foot to get himself stopped and to get a throw off. Did a good job to get it across his body and over the first base for the out.
Well, that's not an easy throw to make whatsoever, and Colt Fetter did a great job of staying on the back. Not many high school kids are going to be able to make that play. Adam Bauer stands in. RBI chance off of third base with one out here at the top of the third. A 1-0 ball game. Trying to add to the lead. This is fouled off down the first base side. First base coach will make the play over.
Hey, my goodness, finally somebody can make a play.
Hustle. Not bad. Of course, that's the top of the 5 o'clock hour. We'll handle that in just a little bit. 5 o'clock news will be on 94.1 FM today on your Monday, presented by People's National Bank at Ford Square. The 0-1 coming. That is going to be sent towards the left. That is going to be a fair ball. It'll be a prop as it bounces away. It'll be 2-0. Question will be Fineski fires it into second. Throw. Not in time. Safe at second base. With an RBI double as Bauer.
Playing a little bit bigger school. Better competition. A little bit tougher to mess with. Mount Vernon finding that out right now. I think you're there.
Quick scoreboard update. O'Fallon leads Centralia in softball today after 2, 4-0. Lady Rams is junior varsity only over there. It's Belleville East. So just a JV game going on at Lincoln Park.
Fallon is here on Wednesday.
Yes, they are. We'll have that softball game for you here on WMIX. One out, runner on second base, 2-0 to West lead. Curveball inside, just misses. 1-0. Sake did the damage his last time up. He had that RBI single that scored Cameron Lofton. This time it was an RBI double from Adam Bauer that scored Cam Lofton. And with only one out, it's an RBI chance for Brendan Sink. 1-0's coming. Foul back near us. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And
I missed something.
Yeah, somebody's asking me what class VW's in, 3A or 4A, and I said chicken wings, and I said 4A.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Nice to see Zach Williams at the game today, enjoying the front row seats, eating and reading Harry Potter.
Read the book the old school way.
Yeah. He's probably short on AR points. That's probably why he's in it.
Touch the feel of paper as we await the 1-1 pitch. Runner on second, 1 out. We're in the top of the third inning. Rams trailing Belleville West 2-0.
By looking at the book and how many days left at school, he better get after it.
Yeah, there's not much time. How many days are left? 2, 3, 4, maybe. 1-1. It's going to be sent the opposite way. It'll reach beyond. Matthew Williams out there in shallow right center field, picking it up. It'll be Gately to fire it in. That was just a tough play.
That's just a hit that nobody can catch out there in the middle of nowhere. Base hit. Good job by the Rams not to throw it into home, throw it into second base. Once you saw the guy at third kind of fiddle around, you keep the double play available as Tim Holloway will head to the mound.
This visit to the mound driven by Ford Square. It's a hail sale, believe it or not, going on at Ford Square at King City Chrysler here in Mount Vernon. Get on and check it out. You can save thousands on an automobile that might just have light hail damage. They're perfectionists down there at Ford Square and King City Chrysler, so we're going to give you a great deal. Also have Hertz rental car now at King City Chrysler.
That could come in handy.
So if you need a rental car on your visit to the mound, there you go.
They used to do that. You may not be old enough to remember that, but they used to bring in relief pitchers from the bullpen out with carts, golf carts decorated with the logos of the team.
Hey, guess what? I'm not.
Okay.
You want to know how I know you're telling the truth? The bullpen car for Major League.
Yes.
That's the last as Jake Taylor drove it. Fine Lynn. 2-0 ball game here. Third. One out, runners at the corners for Jacob Wilson, the DH. He singled his last time up. I've improved that average over the Mendoza. Here comes the first pitch. It's inside corner. Looks good for a strike. 0-1. Wilson in place of Renoy. Renoy had some allergy issues. Had to be scratched from the starting lineup.
That's the second home game in a row somebody from that dugout had issues.
Yes, sir.
Check the mold content over there, I guess, in those blocks.
Lauder Day had that issue on Friday. 0-1 to count here. Wilson will take outside corner this time. Well-located pitch. 0-2. See you tomorrow on the road at Effingham for Lady Rams softball. That'll be a 4:15 pregame. You can get the rest of the schedule on the WMIX website located at mywithersradio.com for this week. You wait to 0-2. Maybe looking for a strikeout. Here goes up the ladder that time. That's going to be a line drive down the right field line. Well out of play.
Foul ball infield in here with one out. Runners at first and third. Of course, the corners are back, I should say.
And elaborate for those who may not know why you don't want that out there.
Well, that ball catch going down the right field line, angling toward the right field foul corner. You don't want Gately going there catching it as a right-handed thrower, having to catch field, turn, and throw back in. That runner would score easily from third on the tag up on a foul ball like that.
And there you have it. 0-2 remains to count. We'll do it again with one out here at the top of the third. West is threatening already on top 2-0. Pitch is on the way, and that's going to catch the outside corner, so it turns out okay. They end up getting the second out anyway on the second strikeout of the game for Jared Anthony. Your committee, your choice, your bank with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Who will be your player of the game here this afternoon?
Easy vote the other night. I picked.
That was. Especially after you told me and then after I listened today. No. Made perfect sense. You chose Hayden Paninsky, if I'm not mistaken. A couple of runs batted in that game. That's a 4-0 victory. Good pitch on the inside corner. All it could do is lock up the elbows of Charos. He's behind 0-1.
So tight. Couldn't do anything with it, but look at it. Locked him up.
So 0-1 your count. 2 gone. Runners at the corners, top of the third. West added another to make it 2-0. Andis trying to get out of the inning. Not any further damage. 0-1 looks back towards third Tires Hall, and that's going to catch. Ooh, just misses high apparently. Location over the plate wasn't in question. I think it was the height. It's 1-1.
Can't question this guy.
Not going to.
No.
Be a bad move.
Hey, this guy
makes things awfully awkward come August in this company.
Yeah, he got told the first there, but he got trained well at Travis Severance School of Baseball Umpiring. That's why you can't question him. It's tough.
See what we have here. Oh, yeah, something I forgot to do. 1-1 to count. 2 gone here in the top of the third inning. Pitches on the way at the runner going. Looks like it caught the outside corner. It'll be 1-2 now. The batter, Charos, taking second base without a throw is safe, and you got to put that ball in your pocket with the runner on third base.
Almost a pitcher's indifference because Metter really wasn't holding, but he was close enough. He'd have to get us stolen base.
So Charos stands back in, 1-2 count, 2 gone. Will this be the out pitch the Rams need? It's on the way, and that's going to be in the dirt. Great stop by Garrett. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I'd get out of here. I think you give up a single here and you get down a couple more, it's going to be tough to come back. And the offense sleepwalks a little bit today so far. I think 2 is about enough.
Not out of the realm of possibility, down 2-0. We got to keep the damage minimal. Let's see the 2-2 pitch comes. That's towards the first base dugout. Hello.
Been a bunch of Maroons spinning around there. Catcher, though, he was standing there. Bamber kind of looked at that, looked at Cheryl. Yeah, I didn't move. Try again.
catchers are different. It'll be a second chance at 2-2 here. Speaking of which, Second Chance Auto helps bring you Rams baseball on the radio. Check them out. The large selection of pre-owned prices are $10,000 in one location off Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Proud supporters of the Rams. The 2-2 coming, and it's going to be in the dirt. Count's full. Hoping for a payoff pitch here if you're the Rams. A scoreboard update. Benton and AJ tied at 2 at the end of 3 in high school baseball. Not bad. Full count here on the batter, Charos. Anthony's trying to get the Rams out of the inning. Use a ground ball or even a strikeout here on the full count with 2 gone. 2 aboard, second and third. Swung on a miss. Got the pitch and the swing he needed. That'll be the third strikeout of the game for Jarrett. Back-to-back to end the third. We are through 2.5. 2-0 Belleville West. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois proudly welcomes Dr. Brian Steinke to their medical staff. Dr. Steinke is an orthopedic surgeon specializing in spine surgery, treatment of the injured back, and will provide the newest state-of-the-art procedures in the region. Dr. Steinke is fellowship-trained in spine and brings prestigious credentials to the center. Dr. Steinke will be seeing patients at the Mount Vernon and Centralia locations. To set up your appointment with Dr. Steinke, call 242-3778 or visit their informative website at orthocenter-si.com. Discover the difference.
For more content, like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Rams Baseball. Home half of the third. We go 8-9 and 1 due up. It'll be Hayden Vaniski, Josh Gately, and Zach Jones for the Rams, trailing 2-0 here. After Cameron Lofton proves to be a nightmare on the base pass for Belleville West. He was plucked and scored in the first. He hit a double and scored in the third, and that's been the difference in the ball game thus far, presented by Banterra Bank. Don't bank on the away team, bank for the locals. Banterra, locally owned and operated. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC. Oh, forgot about that. But the number 1 player in the upcoming NBA draft has landed in Paducah. Oh, yeah. Anthony Davis of Kentucky will be there tonight for a couple of hours. As Benitsky going to try to bunt his way on. Fouls it off down the first base side. At least he was on the ground. Charged up at $45-50 signature. What's that, a Kroger or something?
A car dealership. How's that?
I got you.
That's all I'll say. Car dealership.
I bet I can guess which one. I'll guess it off
here. Initials.
MD?
No.
Oh, really? Mm-mm. Here comes the first.
RO. It's a prominent commercial.
Yeah.
TV station.
Wow. I really thought it was going to be MD. No. 1-1 is the count. Spaninsky tried to bunt a moment ago, fouled it off, and took one inside. Here comes. Inside that time, we have the count here. 2 balls and a strike to Spaninsky.
It's hard to miss him coming in as a 7-footer.
Yeah. But he definitely has some identifying features.
I guarantee you there have been people standing in line since this morning.
Oh, there's no doubt.
If I had the day off, I could have been one of them.
Spaninsky gets started 2-1. Here it comes. That's to be inside. 3 balls and a strike. Gately to follow here in the third. Rams need some offense. They trail Belleville West to the 2 and a 2-0.
Mr. Davis and his teammates gave me bragging rights for another year.
There you have it. 3-1. Where's it at? There it is inside, and that'll strike on the inside corner, full count. I really thought that was going to be a rite of passage there, ball 4, but just caught a part of the play. Bottom of the third inning, it's a 2-0 ball game with West on top. Hadn't defend the plate that time. It's going to be a ground ball to short. Meyer picks it up, fires across in time, and 6-3 is your first out.
I'll tell you what, I'm pretty impressed with Biney. I mean, if he's got nothing to do next week, Mount Vernon, a lot of the teams could use him. He's impressive through 2+ innings. Sore knees now being reported for Carlos Beltran.
What, bro?
Sore knee.
All that trotting around the base paths last night.
I just wonder if him and Berkman are going to spend the year rotating off the DL for the Cardinals.
Quite possibly. Gately stands in, checks his swing on the first pitch of the dirt outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Rams Baseball is presented by Banterra Bank. Go support the other team. Go green with Banterra's online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC. Bottom of the third inning, 1 out. Nobody aboard here for the Rams Gately ahead of the count 1-0, making 2-0 as that's low and away.
One car leaving turned too tight to the inside there, and one car coming in about front-ended. Ooh.
Thank goodness, everything's all right apparently. 2 balls, no strikes to Gately with the bases empty in the home half of the third. Finally, old line and fire. The pitch will come inside this time, and that just catches the inside corner, 2-1.
Finey's crafty. Doesn't throw real hard, but boy, he throws where he wants to.
Got that right. A lot of people taking this one in.
In the school, Kitty's getting excited.
That's true. 2-1 is going to be a line foul down the first base side. 2-2.
Teacher's more excited.
I bet. Not easy being a teacher. I know a lot of them. Do not envy them. I envy one aspect of the job, but I don't know if it's worth it for me to ever do it. The 2-2. Here it comes. Curveball that time. It's going to be whacked third base side. Foster will pick it up off the hop. Fires the first in time. Scooped by Bauer. 5-3 puts the second out on the board.
Let's go. Shake it up. Throw some salt over your shoulder, and let's go.
These bats to get going. We'll bring up Zach Jones 0 for 1 today, but he struggled to start against Marshall County and then came alive with a triple to add to his career mark. So maybe Jones could do the same thing here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third, down 2-0 against Belleville West. Start at 4:31, so making decent time thus far. It's now 5:16. Jones will take it inside low. It's 1-0. Inside and low. Fine, he gets set, comes outside this side, missed a skin high as well. 2 balls, no strikes here to Zach. Ran out to second his last time up. Capable of putting the ball in some pretty deep places. Has the wheels to back it up. 2-0 the count. 2-0 also the score. Here in the home half of the third. It's going to miss high and away again. 3 balls, no strikes. Woof. Of course, to remind you, Lady Rams and Belleville East relegated now to just a JV affair. Across the way, no varsity contest today. 3-0 comes high. That'll put a runner aboard. Brings up Landon Thomas. Had a tough out back to the first. Ended up being a ground out to the pitcher, Viney, who just happened to reach up and grab a ball that was looking to hop over the mound and hop over the pitcher and made the play over to first. The 2 outs to the board. Now there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Still a 2-0 ball game, but the tying run reaches the plate.
Last time I was bragging on Viney. How's that?
Well, brag on some more. As this is softly hit down the first base line, rolls foul.
Tell you what, catcher interference.
Oh.
I heard a something in the hit. I didn't know what it was, off his foot or what. But that's catcher's interference, so that will go down if you keep dragging home as an E2. E2, and we're rolling. Saunders will stand in with 2 on and 2 out. RBI chance here for the Rams. Maybe get one back in the third. Pitch is inside. It's going to be 1-0 quickly to Saunders, who was plucked his last time up in the left shoulder. So you could hear that flunk before the hit was. I couldn't figure it out. Again, that's the ball you got to run out anyway, but you get the catcher, man, you don't need to be running anyway. Good call by the umpire.
Indeed. The 1-0's coming down the middle this time, put the other way. It's going to hang in the air for a bit. Finally, it drops near the fence. That'll be a long strike one. 1-1 count. Runners on first and second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Rams have the tying run aboard and have the go-ahead run here at the plate. Definitely a well-attended ball game. Glad to see a lot of folks in attendance for this one. That did this game at Belleville West last year. That was the infamous night of the endless root beer floats. And the havoc that wreaked. The 1-1 in the dirt, but swung and a miss. It's 1-2.
Really? By the way the crow flies?
Yep. Because it's endless root beer floats doesn't mean it's a great thing. Ooh. 1-2 the count, 2 gone, 2 aboard here for the Rams in the bottom half of the third. Curveball in the dirt, 2-2. Good eye that time. That's the exact same pitch he got in the swing at last time. Held off this time to even the count. Garrett on deck here for the Rams in the bottom of the third inning, still down 2-0, but a good chance here if they can get some two-out base hits. In the dirt this time, full count. Start him off and let's run. Well, gone as far as we can go here. Yeah, Rams will be going here. Full count, 2 gone. We are in the bottom of the third. Viney looking to get out of the inning unscathed. Let's see. Payoff pitch. That's going to be line to center. On the run is Lofton, who will make the grab. So the Rams strand a couple here in the third. Still 2-0 West. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back to Rams Baseball, powered by Banterra Bank.
And we welcome you back to Brennan Klein Memorial Field. We head to the top half of the fourth. Bottom of the order for Belleville West is they'll send Donnie Foster, Austin Bammer, and Jeff Sheary in the top half of the fourth. 2-0 ball game. Glad to have you with us on WMIX. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Jesse Clark is back at our Mount Vernon studios. Don't get caught looking in an embarrassing situation. Make sure you've opted in your debit card for overdraft purchases. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, also the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams here on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. Mouthful. 7, 8, and 9 to get us started here in the fourth. Jared's thrown 47 pitches through 3 innings. Here comes number 48, and it is going to be sent towards right. He will make the play. Had a rough transition between glove hand and throwing hand there, but is able to hang on, and that'll be one away. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Good to have. 1 pitch, 1 out. And that will bring up Austin Bammer, who ground out to the pitcher his last time up. 1 away and nobody on. Top 4, 2-0 ball game. In case you just joined us, West on the good end. Here comes a curveball, foul to the backstop. 0-1. Of course, yesterday was Mother's Day. If you're a mom, happy belated Mother's Day to you. Hope you enjoyed it. Pink bats came out for Major League Baseball yesterday. 0-1 coming. That's going to be fouled off towards the concession shack. How about Juan? Hey, Juan might have a Juan didn't get in on that one. Let it down. Juan's kind of lazy. Quickly 0-2 to the batter, Bammer. Here comes the pitch on the way from Anthony. Up the ladder that time, trying to get the chase. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rams baseball next week will be Waterloo Regional time. I believe we're over there on Wednesday. Yeah. From Waterloo. Yes. What seems like an exceptional destination is a regional. As the 1-2 catches the outside corner, and that's going to be strikeout number 4 for Anthony. This of the backwoods variety. Sectional final last year, and Mount Vernon could play him right out of the gate this year. How do you like that? IHSA. Of course, his outs off at Salem dipped down to 2A. That impacts some of the regional sides. So no longer you have the South 7 tournament regional down south. Here comes. That is going to be a first pitch by Sheary, sent towards left field on the run. As Spinensky can't catch up with it. Nothing lucky. That ball just missed the strike down there, being a fair ball. Belleville West is pretty good at those, cutting it close. Yep. So left-handed bat to Sheary. Cameron Lofton, the speedster, will follow. Sure, they get aboard with 2 outs. You can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. You can even like us on Facebook. We'll get you a scoreboard update here in just a moment. Presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance, on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower, Mount Vernon, or you can log on to TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. 0-1 pitch will not be there. It'll just miss low and inside, 1-1. So a keen eye there by Jeff Sheary. Sees an even count with 2 gone and nobody aboard here in the top half of the fourth. A 2-0 Maroon lead. Even pitch on the way. Ground ball to short. Jones will pick it up. We'll have to hurry to throw. Does so, and it's there. 6-3 to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Maroons here in the fourth. Through 3.5, it's 2-0 Rams. This is Now for Baseball on WMIX.
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. You know, the ones the other guys spend billions of dollars on each year. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Bean Insurance Agency here in Mount Vernon, an independent Erie insurance agent. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Bean Insurance Agency today. Call 618-242-6017. That's 618-242-6017. Or go to beaninsurance.net. We can help you get where you need to be, where you should be, quickly and easily. Go ahead, laugh at those cave people, stunt guys, and bubbly cashiers. Then see for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with Erie, year after year after year.
This is Mike Race. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back, Brendan Klein Field here in Mount Vernon. Bottom of the fourth we go. Still 2-0 Belleville West. For the Rams, we'll see 4, 5, and 6. Middle of the order, Grant Garrett, Colton Metter, and Colin Young. We'll see Matthew Williams should anybody get aboard here for the Rams. We're presented by Banterra Bank, and whether retirement is years or months away, open a retirement account to fit your lifestyle perfectly. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC. Quick scoreboard update for you. Fallon leads Centralia in softball 4-0. That is after 4, I believe. We'll extend that scoreboard update here in just a moment, see what we can find elsewhere. As the first pitch will be a curveball low and away to Grant Garrett, 1-0. Got anything for us? Let's see. In the 4, Benton over trails AJ now 3-2. Baseball in the 3 with on over Grayville 8-1 in softball. Interesting. The 1-0 pitch is coming. The 1-0 pitch catches low, 1-1. Scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wells. He's your State Farm agent here in the King City, located on the corner of 42nd and South Water Tower. Also online at TonyWells.com. You see that red Jeep in the parking lot? That means he's in the office. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. It's 1-2 now to Garrett. He fouls that off into the parking lot. Those high, hazy, lazy fly balls are the ones you got to be worried about when that one hit dirt. Thankfully, in this case, more like pay dirt. It didn't damage any motor vehicles or people. Have to worry about that, too, if people aimlessly wandering out there. Curveball on the 1-2 will be a ground ball off the mound to second base. Sure, he'll fire across. And 4-3 will be your first out. And the one hit. That was Colton Metter. Speaking of which, good segue. Colton will stand in with the bases empty and 1 out here in the bottom half of the fourth inning of a 2-0 ball game. Had a little bit of tough luck here today as West is known when to hit the ball. That's when Cameron Lofton gets aboard. Here comes the Metter. First pitch will be sent off the glove of the diving shortstop. Guess what? 2 for 2 today. Not bad. Only 2 hits, and he's got them both. See if Mount Vernon can get something going. Hoping to get some hitting work out of Colin Young. Ran into a double play his last time up, but he's due. The 2-0 score here in the home half of the fourth. Glad to have you with us. Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski alongside. Jesse Clark back to the studio. As we near the bottom of the hour on WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, Peoria. Free service from Withers Broadcasting worldwide at mywithersradio.com. Of course, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. A lot of information I'm throwing your way. We're on the Twitterverse at 94 Sports. That's the number 9, number 4, Sports. In steps Young, a runner on first, takes it high and tight for ball 1. 1-0 gets in front of the count here with 1 gone. We're on the air tomorrow, 4:15 to pregame from Effingham as the Lady Rams travel to Effingham County. They'll take on the Flaming Hearts. Next baseball broadcast will be Thursday, 3:15 to pregame as the Rams welcome Jacksonville. 1-0 coming inside to Young to catch the jersey. No. Well, nope, just missed it. Matter what, or I should say, Young wasn't going anywhere, but the ball didn't hit him.
See, when you see it's a curveball coming at you, you're more inclined to stand in there and take one rather than a fastball.
2-0 the count. Here it comes to Young, and that's going to catch low and away. Not miss low and away. Catch low and away. Miss low and away, whatever. Catch low and away. 2-1. Got to figure it out now. Neither one sounded right at that juncture. We wait the 2-1, and he's going to send that foul. Should be 2-2. Headed to the players' parking lot. It's into the ditch. Counts even. Woof. 2-2 the count. One gone. Runner on first here in the fourth. Young will put that into play. No, but he'll sneak foul. Third base side. Who will be your Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game? Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Bree at Community First Bank's new 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. And welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. We will choose that honor in the postgame show. 2-2 coming inside curveball. This slow. Full count. Wow. Got a break.
Close. That ball's right there. Ooh. I wouldn't take that one again there if I was him.
Too close to take it. 2 inside to swing. Full count coming straight down the middle. That'll sneak its way through for a base hit. Second base goes Leonard. To first goes Colin Young, and there'll be 2 aboard for Matthew Williams.
Hey. Good at bat by Colin Young. What's that hit? Now Matthew Williams' opportunity to get some people moved around here.
Big opportunity for the orange and black with just the one out here at the bottom of the fourth, trailing 2-0. Now you have the discomfort of the stretch, of course, for Bynum, who hasn't had to pitch out of it often today. Did once Colton Snyder reached via a single with one out. Now another one out piece of hitting for Colin Young. And we will see Clayton Reeves as your courtesy runner, pinch runner for Colton Snyder. Pinch runner.
Yep, in this case. I think Coach Holloway knows how important runs are today. Few and far between so far.
They're at a bit of a premium, one could say. But we're already in the bottom of the fourth inning with one out, 2 aboard. Go ahead run at the plate, Matthew Williams. Flew out to right his last time up and what was a pretty solid play by Alex Charos.
Had to get the paper in. Paperwork in.
Plate umpire.
I'm checking a loan. I'm checking a loan from somewhere.
Here it comes. And it's going to be in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes here to Williams. Had a 2-2 count. He got a piece of one into right. The last time up, but the bases were empty then. Now an RBI chance with a runner on second, and of course also a runner on first. Here in the fourth. See that soccer ball bounce around on the pitch over yonder. Here comes the 1-0. Ooh, just catches 1 ball, 1 strike. It was down central, but looked like it was going to shift low. Ends up catching.
Lady Rams play tomorrow night at 7 o'clock in Carbondale.
Big regional matchup with the Marion Lady Wildcats.
Yeah.
I believe that is at the Super Block. 1-1 coming. 1-1 is going to be sent foul. Should get out of play over towards the concession stand. It's nothing. It's 1-2.
I'll wake somebody up down there.
Juan's okay, though.
Juan's good.
1-2 the count to Williams. 2 on and only 1 out here in the home half of the fourth inning. Rams looking to tie it up or at least get 1. Here comes. He'll lay off in the dirt. Both should advance. Reeves going to go back, and they're going to have a run down between first and second. Young couldn't get back, and now they're going to force the run down between second and third. Reeves might try not to get hung up. Nowhere near the base when he slid. Not much he could do there, and a base running blunder will cost the Rams.
2, 3, 5, 6.
Can't commit like that and go back.
No, once you commit like that, that guy behind you's on a string. That's just bad base running. Now Mount Vernon had an opportunity now with 2 outs. Unfortunately, a 2-2 count.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Matthew Williams.
Can't do that and run at the plate. Can't do things like that against teams like Belleville West and/or next week when our postseason starts.
No, you can't. 2-2 pitch on the way with 2 outs, and that'll be just past the glove of the second baseman. 2 second will go Colin Young, and what might have scored a run now just puts another runner aboard with 2 outs.
Seems like it always happens like that. You get a runner on and get him thrown out, then a base hit. You get a thing like that where a runner gets caught, run down, guy gets a hit. Oh, that's some things when things aren't going your way. Howard's first and second and 2 outs. And made Czerwinski a chance to do something here. Well, a chance to be your player of the game yet again if he can come through here. 2-0 your score, bottom of the fourth, 2 outs and 2 aboard. Czerwinski with a chance to do some damage. Takes a first pitch high for ball 1, 1-0. Ground out to the shortstop his last time up to lead off the third. We await the 1-0 pitch to Czerwinski, 2 on and 2 out. Here comes the pitch on the way. He'll offer at the high changeup, and it's towards right field. Some trouble for Charos, but he'll make the grab on the run. So there goes a chance for the Rams in the fourth. Opportunity squandered. Still 2-0 West. It's Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
How do you spend your Saturday mornings? Wake up, grab coffee, get something to eat? Why not add a little WMIX Saturday Sports Show to your Saturday? From 8:08 until 10 o'clock, we have guests, discussion, and fun involving the regional sports topics that matter to you. It's the pick-me-up you need to start your morning off right. It's the Saturday Sports Show every single week on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. More baseball action ahead on WMIX and mywithersradio.com.
Welcome back to Brennan Klein Memorial Field. Still 2-0 West as we head to the top half of the fifth. Top of the order due up for West. It'll be Cameron Lofton, Aaron Meyer, and Adam Bauer. Lofton was plunked in the first to lead off the game. Got a stolen base. Came around to score an RBI single. Doubled himself in the third and then scored an RBI double. He has both runs of the ball game thus far. Jared Antis back out for another inning. Showing bunt. Lofton pulls back, takes it on the outside corner for strike 1. Of course, there's an 0-1 pitch that he sent down the left field line his last time up for a double. See what happens here. 0-1 is on its way to Lofton. Curveball that time, just past the diving Zane Zonders. And aboard for a third time today is Cameron Lofton.
Hit a day for the Maroons.
That's never good.
No.
I'll make your kids' future a victory. Teach them the importance of saving today with Banterra Smart Kids Savings Account. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC. So a rough way to go now. This row becomes a little tougher to hoe. As Meyer, a lefty, will stand in. He's struck out in the first, ground out to second his last time up in the third. Odd-numbered innings haven't been kind to the Rams thus far today, as he will check his bunt back, and it'll be 1-0 as that tail's inside. Lofton was waiting to see what happened before he decided to go. Man, oh man.
Now we're going to have some button and moving and maneuvering now. Lofton over there scored twice. Scored both runs. He can do whatever he wants. Everything steal.
Every run's a huge value. There you go. And a hit and run in play that time, and it'll be 1-1 off.
Well, if I'm a coach, I'm living. I would tell Mr. Meyer, hey, you've got to see if you're in peripheral vision, if you see the runner Lofton got this base stolen, don't swing at him. Low in the dirt. Let him go. Understand the game.
1 ball, 1 strike. 1 on with nobody out at the top of the fifth. Lofton will stay put this time. This will be sent foul again. It's 1-2. This time back over the third base dugout. 2-0 in what feels like a 10-0 ball game.
Lack of run scoring. 2 runs, 6 hits in there for Belleville West. No runs for it and no errors from Mount Vernon.
Seems like every run is worth 5. The 1-2 pitch on the way, and that is going to be a high fastball sent to center field. Lofton was 3/4 of the way there, but has the wheels to get back in the nick of time. Not even close, and that'll be 1 away.
Yeah, Thomas has a good arm out there, but he is going to be tough to double off Lofton at first base.
See how close that is if that's somebody other than Thomas, who has a cannon.
Yeah.
That'll bring up Adam Bauer, another lefty here. Had an RBI double his last time up to score Lofton, who's now on first base. But a definite stolen base threat here for the Maroons. He leads the Rams 2-0 here in the top half of the fifth inning.
Bert Anthus on the hill today. Curveball that time. Credit Lofton for picking a wise time to steal the throw. Goes in the left center. Good job by Landon Thomas to back up the play.
Yep.
But Lofton has a lot of stolen bases for a reason. One is pitch recognition. And what I was getting ready to say is that Anthus has not pitched badly today. Just been victim to Cameron Lofton being aboard.
Mm-hmm.
Lofton's got a couple of stolen bases already, up to a total of 17 on the year.
Second today. Himself in scoring position and converts this to an RBI op for Adam Bauer. Made the best of it his last time. Up 0-1 is the count here. That was the same count when he sent one near the gap to score Lofton. Chases after it in the dirt this time. It's 0-2. Garrett can't find it. Runner commits, and Lofton will be out at third base. Not the best throw by Garrett, but it's hard to pick up a grip on the baseball. The still match gets thrown down. There's 2 away.
Coach will argue this, but it looked like that Lofton, according to Belleville West coach, said he was in, but the umpire said he touched him on the arm. Lofton was arguing, and then the coach was that he was slid around. Not much of an argument. Umpire will jog back, and Lofton will go to the dugout.
So 2 away. That's a huge break.
Right call. Lofton didn't get in. The ball beating down there. More times than not, any level ball beats the runner there, it's going to be out unless you just flat miss, and it's obvious.
Right. Not much of a chase there down to third base. 2 away now, and an 0-2 count. Here comes. It's fouled off towards the third base dugout. About Fulkerson will make the retrieval. But in his pockets, they realize, I may not have it. Give it to Quinn McClure. He's got pockets, yep. Deep pockets. 0-2 is the count with 2 gone. Lefty Adam Bauer. We'll send this one to the second side. Makes the throw to Anthus, who was there to cover, but that was one where the second baseman might have had a better look. First baseman tried to make the play, and it'll haunt the Rams.
You got to call somebody off. You got to talk. That ball's going over that way. First baseman, second baseman, got it. Get back to the bag. Nobody talked. 2 people in one spot, and Anthus is legging out a runner, and that's hard to do.
Well, you don't necessarily want your pitcher having to leg out a runner if he doesn't have to either.
Nope.
Puts another aboard here for West for Brendan's sake. Curveball this time. It'll be a line drive just past the diving Matthew Williams. It'll be a base hit into right field, and it'll be 2 aboard now with 2 outs.
We can tell you, Woodlawn Lady Cardinal softball team advanced in 6 innings, beating Grayville today 11-1.
Scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilkes State Farm. For all your insurance financial service needs, see Tony here in Mount Vernon on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower. Or you can find him online at TonyWilkes.com. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
They will play the winner of Waltonville, Cessna-Valera, and Wayne State in the next round, I believe, Wednesday or Thursday.
2 on, 2 out, 2-0 ball game here in the 5th. Wilson stands in and sends this the opposite way. It'll be trouble, and it will fall for a base hit. Gately will have to slide to stop it. A run comes home to score. It is 3-0 West after a bad defensive decision. Comes back to haunt the Rams.
Yep, and that kind of thing, teams like this will make you pay for it. 9 hits, 3 runs, and it is one of those games where it feels like, as you said, every run seems same as 5.
There'll be runners and corners and 2 outs, and this is definitely a scenario, Daniel, where a miscue comes back to haunt you, not only in a non-numbered inning, which is plaguing the Rams already today, coincidentally, but this ends up being a case to where you give them an inch, they're going to take a mile. Yep. Now it's a 3-0 ball game here in the 5th. 2 gone, presented by Banterra Bank. With Banterra's mobile banking, you can check your accounts online, right from your seats. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC. Tim Holloway will make a visit to the mound, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Hail sale going on now. Ford Square, King City Chrysler. Also, King City Chrysler now a Hertz rental car agent. A lot going on down there in downtown Mount Vernon. We'll keep everything the same for Anthos. Certainly hate to see this on his behalf because such a fine season going, such an unblemished record at 9-0. Hoping to see him possibly get that 11-0 mark.
A little bit different beast here. Yeah. Not to make fun, but a little different beast.
Belleville has certainly caused the Rams some fits here on the baseball diamond.
They're 2-2 we are against Belleville teams this year.
They had to eke one out against Alsop here, though. Well, 2-2 on pace for anyway. I see where you're going with that. Here comes. First pitch. from the bat of Alex Charles will find the glove of Matthew Williams. Just like that, the Rams are out of the inning, but it's 3-0 West now. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Isn't it great to live in a community where people give back and try to improve our area for the next generation? That's what we believe in and why our name, Community First, reflects this core value. If you would like to enjoy a personal relationship with your bank, make the move to Community First Bank and find out what community banking means. Simply stated, we are neighbors helping neighbors.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
This is Mike Race. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
Bottom of the fifth we go, 9-1-2 coming up for the Rams. It'll be Josh Gately, Zach Jones, and Landon Thomas. Rams surrender another there in the top half of the inning. After a rare defensive miscue in terms of communication happens to the Rams and allows the runner to get aboard with 2 outs. And the hitting just seemed to continue there for a moment for West. Now on top 3-0. See if the Rams bats can finally maybe get something going. Had an opportunity an inning ago, but base running issues kind of took care of that. First pitch of the inning, a strike blown past Gately, 0-1. Good pitch there by Parker Biney. He's better than his record indicates. Oh, gosh, hate to see who he's had gotten the call against. 0-1. Here it comes. Pulling back off of the bunt is Gately. 1-1. I'm sure there's 3 teams that would love to have a Parker Biney on their set.
Well, down 3-0. You're trying to get on base by any means possible. Top order comes. Might be time for Mount Vernon. Might be last chance for you to get back in it.
Absolutely right. 1-1's coming. That is going to be chopped towards short. Picked up by Meyer. He'll fire across in time. 6-3 is your first down.
Rams had those 3 hits last inning. You get 3 hits, you've got to score a run, and they didn't do it.
Need to drive the ball. Speaking of which, bank rate financing and the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced for $10,000. What's not to love about Second Chance Auto? Get the car you want today at Second Chance. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams. Bottom 5, still a 3-0 ball game. It steps Zach Jones top the order. He'll send that one to center for a base hit. Hey, just what you need.
Yeah, I got to get something going.
Now that brings up the number 2 hitter, Landon Thomas. He, 0 for 1? 0 for 2. 0 for 2, that's right. Catcher interference the last time up. I didn't write anything down.
Interference is an error.
Can't remember this. Normally when I forget to write down what it is, it's usually a walk. I'll make note of that, thank you. Runner on first, 1 out. Bottom of the fifth inning, trailing 3-0 on the Rams. Big opportunity. Here it comes. Thomas will take outside. And the left-handed bats that has the count here, 1-0. Saunders to follow here for the Rams, barring a double play. Pretty wide open gap between left and center. Pitch on the way, if he can go opposite way, misses. Wow. 1-1. Might be my vantage point, but I'd have to disagree. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 gone. Runner on first base here, bottom of the fifth inning. Here comes the pitch on the way inside this time. That catches foot. It did. Now put another aboard.
Use those toes, man. Third time through the order, you're bound to be getting a look at Biney now. I mean, that's got to get something going here.
Saunders had a good look on a full count pitches last time up, but the speedy Cameron Lofton had other ideas and made the grab. It'd be good to see Zane get a piece of one and send it somewhere where Cameron Lofton isn't. But a sound defensive team appears to be Belleville West. Another visit to the mound, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Hail sale right now. Believe it or not, at Ford Square, King City Chrysler. Light hail, I believe it was. It came through the region and has now caused discounted prices at Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Check them out. I know they scoured them with fine teeth, so to speak. down there at Foursquare and or King City Chrysler, the best never rest. Of course, you can always count on them. As Coach will make his way, Coach Meyer, back towards the dugout. Players will communicate a little bit longer, finally being forced to return to their positions.
Well, they're getting bunt defenses down. You know, you're up 3-0. You got to get things taken care of. You got to get things wound down in order. Make sure you get things going.
1 gone and 2 aboard. Here comes the pitch on the way to Zonders. Takes a low and away strike. Nothing to 1. Zonders was plunked back at the first. Lined out, I'm going to call it. Center as last time up. 0-1 is on its way. That's going to be a ground ball to short. Could it be 2? To second for 1, to first for the other. And a 6-4-3 will retire the side through 5. Still 3-0 West. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Life is no easy task for anyone. We all want to better ourselves and our financial situation. Feel like you're going nowhere? Or just ready for a new challenge? Or wanting the college experience without going deeper into debt? Regardless of your answer, Rend Lake College is your vehicle to a brighter future. With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Rend Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Rend Lake College. Summer courses begin June 4th and are already open for registration. Get some of your core courses out of the way during the summer months. Smaller class sizes mean more focus on you and a laid-back atmosphere allowing you the challenge of a great college experience without going deeper into debt. Rend Lake College's counselors are always on hand to help guide you to your new opportunity. Call 437-5321 to set up an appointment or log on to rlc.edu for more information.
For more insight, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back. We head to the top half of the 6th inning. For Belleville West will be the bottom of the order again. Donnie Foster, Austin Bammer, and Jeff Sheary, as they possess a 3-0 lead over your Mount Vernon Rams. Here is the coincidental aspect of all of this. Each run is coming in an odd-numbered inning, and the even-numbered inning to follow spins the bottom of the order 2 up, and they go 1, 2, 3. We'll see if history can repeat itself here. As Jerry Antis comes out for another inning of work, having thrown only 71 pitches. Yep.
Got a couple more innings left in. He gets a short one here early.
Definitely could have done that without you. I forget to keep track of the repeated foul balls, so I appreciate that statistic. I had to have it. So Foster stands in, takes the first pitch across the outside corner, well located by Mr. Bird, and a great job setting up behind the plate by Grant Garrett. No balls, 1 strike. Foster, I believe, lined out to second and then popped out to right his last 2 times up. 0-1 pitch is en route, comes inside this time. This is low. A little low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I can't market that one. It's a little low.
Nope. With 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. 1-1 pitch is on its way, and that's going to be sent to right again. Gately will back up and make the play. 1 away.
That ball was frozen roll.
Yeah, out there. Nearing the 6 o'clock hour.
Previous batter.
Ha! Yeah, it's a dead ringer, just from the opposite side of the plate.
Rock
correctly.
No,
is he right-hander? Yep. I always thought he was a lefty, even though I saw him play a million times. Bammer will step in and takes a curveball to the back. Yep.
Well, if that's the case, I saw him play 6 million times and everything.
As Braden James, not to be confused with James Braden, will be coming out as your courtesy runner for the catcher. Bammer reaches base for the first time today. Got plunked in the back, again a curveball inside. 1 out with the runner aboard here in the top half of the 6th. Sheary will stand in. Sheary over 2 today. He's ground out to second and short. See if he can spread across the diamond and end up at 2 outs here. 3-0 ball game. Glad to have you with us. WMIX, MyWithersRadio.com. Shows bunt. Leaves it in the air. Bird will dive for it. Does he make the grab? Yep. Wasn't a trap. It was a clean grab. 2 away. Good job by Anthony.
Ball popped up too much. Another inch back. Would have been a sacrifice bunt, but Anthony, that long frame diving on the ground, makes the play.
Garrett saw his pitcher was going to make the dive. Got out of the way. Dived almost straight towards home plate. Maybe up the third baseline a little bit in terms of how he was angled. Makes a play, dangerous play for your ace pitcher to make. He'll make it. There's 2 gone for Cameron Lofton. Yikes. He's reached all 3 times today. First pitch on the way, shows bunt, pushes down the first base line. Maybe a tag situation, and Metter will do just that. And out at first base is Lofton, so he doesn't reach for once today. We are through 5.5, still 3-0 West. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Are you looking for an automobile that is capable of 40 miles per gallon of gas? Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer, Ford Square, Mount Vernon. We have 3 choices in the Ford car lineup that will achieve 40-plus miles per gallon. For a start, come in and see our 2012 Ford Fiesta that proves that spirited driving doesn't have to drain your pocketbook. Also, you may try the 2012 Ford Focus, which has a 40-mile-per-gallon highway fuel economy rating. Or, last but not least, come in and test drive and see our 2012 Ford Fusion Hybrid that boosts fuel economy to 41 miles per gallon in city driving. That is a lot of errands. If you want the Fiesta, Focus, or Fusion Hybrid, any of the 3 will save you big dollars no matter what the price at the gas pump is. Come see these at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where the best never rest.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
This is your home for Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back. Bottom half of the 6th, still 3-0 Belleville West on top of the Mount Vernon Rams from Brendan Klein Memorial Field. Glad to have you with us. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski. We have Jesse Clark back in the studios here in Mount Vernon. You're up for the Rams will be the heart of the order, 4, 5, and 6. Grant Garrett, Colton Metter, and Colin Young. Need some runs. Need something. 5 hits going to waste here right now. It's not good. So Garrett will get us started. He flew out to left and then grounded out to second. His 2 appearances today. Looking to get aboard here in inning number 6. Rams had something brewing there in the 5th with a 6-4-3 double play. Had other plans. First pitch of the inning coming from Viney. It's going to miss low and away. They wanted the field with the infield umpire. Did not go. Won't go. 1-0. First base umpire and home plate umpire worked very well today. See what happens on the 1-0 pitch this time. It'll be right in the wheelhouse of Garrett past the diving Foster. He actually dives and it bounces off of his glove. He slowed it down and allowed Garrett to get a leadoff base hit. A good sound to the bat, though. No. Worked out that way. Courtesy runner. Ellis stole a couple of bases on Saturday night. Yeah, as he came on the courtesy run for Jared Ellis in his inning of relief. As Berg, I believe, was walked. Yeah, got to the bag and got the glad hand when he got in the dugout. Now Metter, opportunity here, 2 for 2 today. He's got a good read on Piney right now. Looking to keep it continue. They will check on the runner Ellis at first base with good reason. Yeah, courtesy runner, he's checking there, and Ellis had the clean jersey. Now he'll wash it tonight. He doesn't mind, no. No, not at all. Pitch on the way to Metter is in, not in the dirt, but it's in there for a strike. Where it crosses that plate. Yep. That's the one disadvantage sometimes to our location. 0-1 to Colton. Here comes outside low. Counts back even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner aboard here for the Rams, trail 3-0 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Metter followed by Young in the Rams lineup here in the 6th with a runner Tyler Ellis on first base after a Garrett single. 1-1. Below that time. Counts 2-1. I'd like to see Biney, how far he can go. He's not thrown a lot of innings this year. I'd like to see Rams may take some pitches here. Belleville West just completed some work in the pen, so they have somebody ready to go right now. See what happens on 2-1. How about a check on the runner at first, back with the head first time. Top of the hour, of course. 6 o'clock in the Central Time Zone. You're listening to WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion. Free service from Withers Broadcasting. 2-1 coming. That is going to be hit a ton by Metter, but still in play for Brandon's sake, and he'll make the grab. In bat, warning track fly out. Last year, it's a home run. Last year, it might have been raising the hospital, raising the bar. Hit it well, just not the sweet spot. That'll bring up Colin Young with a runner aboard and one out here in the 6th. Need to make something happen. Young singled his last time up. Unfortunately, he was on the bad luck end of a rundown his last time.
Juan.
Yeah. Oh, just over.
Juan didn't have a chance here that time.
Nothing at 1 here to Colin. Had a tough luck 6-3 double play back in the 2nd. That was a heck of a play made by the shortstop Meyer. Making the grab off an awful hop, then stepped on the back and then threw it to first. Check on the runner Ellis again to keep him honest over there at first base. 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Rams need 3 to tie. They trail the Lancers. They trail the Maroons 3-0.
Flushing Meadow breaks out.
Oh, just misses the buck.
Oh, I got one on the second hop, though. Having a flyover. Like at Flushing Meadow, U.S. Open, or Old Shea Stadium.
She's back there about to Cape Swiss.
Yeah, somebody got hit, though.
Hopefully all is okay. Nothing to 2 the count, 1 gone. Runner aboard here, bottom 6. Here it comes. High fastball that time will be sent towards right. Giving chase is Charos, and he will not make the grab in foul territory, but heck with effort.
He ran so far he had to pay for a stamp. Get from one place to another. And now back.
Gloves fly free. Had to go quite the distance. He was playing more towards the gap. Mm-hmm. Made a nice attempt over there in foul territory, right field line. Nothing to 2 the count here to Young. Bottom 6, still 3-0 ball game in case you're just tuned in. You can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports to stay up to date when you can't be near your radio or a computer or your smartphone. Of course, you're near. That doesn't make sense. It's going to be an 0-2, just to the opposite side of the mound, picked up by the shortstop. Meyer will fire across. They will keep Ellis on second.
Smart for Belleville West not to go for 2 there. You're getting to the point in the game. You give us some bases for outs. Take the out there and make it easy.
2 outs now for Matthew Williams. Runner in scoring position, so it's an RBI chance. Got a nice base hit his last time up that would have scored some runs, but base running blunder happened to cost the Rams as a team. Here comes, and it'll be off the outside corner. Nothing at 1 here to Williams.
JV game must be over. See the bus leaving softball field. Single JV game today for the Lady Rams versus Belleville East. Perennial softball power.
Yeah. 0-1 coming to Williams. He'll get a piece of that. This is the opposite way. Charles will have to let it. Oh, get past. Here comes the run to score. Ellis will come to score. The second will go Williams. Here comes the throw. It's in time and off. Wow. Tag was off the mark. Williams looked to be safe, but run crosses the plate before the tag. It's 3-1. West leads. We head to the 7th. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
More Americans are on a move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Let's go back to the field. Powered by Banterra Bank.
Top of the 7th we go. Rams score around in the bottom of the 6th, but still trail 3-1. It'll be 2, 3, and 4. Or West. First pitch of the inning is fouled off by Meyer on a fastball. Nothing at 1. Let's get technical about going green. Banterra offers free online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank is the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, banking with local style. Nothing at 1 the count. And this will fire. Changed up that side. Nothing at 2 as it swung on the miss. Meyer is struck out, grounded to second, and blown out to center today. 0 for 3, looking to get on for the first time. After today, the Rams will host Jacksonville Thursday at 3:30 and then go to Highland. We have a ground ball to second, picked up by Williams, fires to first in time, and 4-3 will be your first out. For Saturday, that game is just a single game at Highland, a 10:40 9:45 pregame here on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. Adam Bauer, who's 2 for 3 today. Run scored and an RBI. I had an RBI double in the third, singled and scored back in the fifth. And here comes the pitch on the way. It's going to be off the mark, just a little outside high. 1-0. Anthus came into the inning, having thrown 77 pitches. Not bad. Through an inning on Saturday, getting some work, stretching out a little bit here today. 1-0 on its way inside this time, and it catches the corner. Can't beat that, 1-1. Highland might be a deal where everybody gets a throw. Yeah. Before you get into Wednesday at Waterloo. You and I may have an inning for the day's over. I'll take it. 1-1 coming. That's going to be fouled off at the third base dugout. It's 1-2. Everybody needs a right-handed Sid Fernandez. We're going to have to play that role. Wait, he was right-handed. Left. Was he left? I don't know why it didn't sound right after I said it. I stopped doubting myself on 80s pitchers that are heavy set. Of course, it wasn't really that heavy until the 90s. 1-2 coming. That's going to be a ground ball. Will Williams have a play? Makes it stop. Keeps it with him. Can't make the throw. Wow. Heck of a chance there for Williams to even try to have a play. Get a glove on it was impressive, in my opinion. That would be a one-out single for Adam Bauer. He's 3 for 4. Dang. The guy to even get there was amazing. I couldn't believe he got there. So, it's impressive. It is impressive. Goes for a single to Bauer with Stake, who is 3 for 3 today. Whoa. 3-1 ball game here in the 7th with 1 out. This is going to be sent the opposite way. Gately's going to have to make a run in on it. We'll have to fire quickly if he's going to have an out. No chance. It'll be 2 away. Tough sun sky right now, of course, with the sun heading down the west. Gately back there in right field. That's a tough play. Did a good job, has the glasses on. Briggs doesn't have them on top of his head, which is a pet peeve of mine. Brings up Jacob Wilson, 2 for 3. Has an RBI single that was back in the 5th for the game's 3rd run. Not that you and anybody else cares about my pet peeves. I tend to vent my pet peeves frequently, so it doesn't bother me when others choose to do theirs. 2 away now, top of the 7th. Rams trail 3-1. The Belleville West. They'd like to finish the season over 500 against teams from Belleville. Here comes first pitch to the ground ball to short. Jones some trouble, keeps it with him, fires to first. Great scoop by Colton Metter. 6-3 retires aside. Last chance for the Rams. It'll be 8-9 and 1 due up in the bottom of the 7th. It's still 3-1 West. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
After disappointing results in last year's sectional championships, Mount Vernon Rams Baseball and Lady Rams Softball look for more hardware in 2012. WMIX is your home for every pitch of Rams Baseball and a great assortment of Lady Rams Softball. Tune in to AM 940 on game day and log on to MyWithersRadio.com to hear the Rams and Lady Rams worldwide. Mount Vernon Rams Baseball and Lady Rams Softball only on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. Presented by Banterra Bank, banking with local style.
Are you tired of being charged unnecessary fees by other banks in our area? Hi, this is Melody True at People's National Bank. With our customer-friendly products such as free checking, Saluki checking, Visa check cards, online banking, bill pay, and much more, People's National Bank is proud to offer our customers the products they deserve. Stop by one of our People's National Bank locations or visit us online at peoplesnationalbank.com and see what banking with a family-owned community bank is all about. People's National Bank, member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
More baseball action ahead on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
And welcome back. Last chance for the Rams here in the bottom of the 7th inning, trailing 3-1 to West. Belleville West 15-13 on the year, looking for win number 16. Rams trying to avoid loss number 8. On a 25-7 season thus far. Peninsky will get a starter. Gately to follow, barring any changes to Tim Holloway's lineup, though I expect we may see some. First pitch to Spinensky in there for a strike across the inside portion of the plate. Nothing to want. Pat Bradford has a bat, 2 gloves on. That's usually a sign. He might hit for Gately here in the 7th. See what happens. Last chance for a reason. Can't leave anything to chance. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Foul back. Nothing to do. Tell you what, Mr. Miney is impressive. Yes, he has been. Hit a grand slam and go for the account with no hit fee. Banterra offers a totally free checking account. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC. Nobody on, nobody out. Obviously, Fineski gets us started. It has an 0-2 count. Out of the windup, here comes Viney. Curveball that time. It's poked to short. Meyer picks it up off the hop. Fires over to first. Good trap there by Ashton Power to make the play. 6-3.
It was. So, it's going to be Trevor Flota, not Pat the back.
Trevor Flota made a pinch hit appearance on Saturday. We'll call it a plate appearance, so nothing happened. As I believe they picked the runner off of base.
Picked the runner off. Invisible bat.
With one out, the base is empty. Flota will foul one up.
They're walking. Got somebody walking over there, can't get hit.
Not that it won't.
They were paying attention, though, as they were walking. That's a good sign.
Oh, it's Flota stands back in. The count 0-1. One out here in the bottom of the seventh. Fouled straight back this time. I was expecting to hear a loud bang, but thankfully, nothing going. 0-2 now for Flota, one out. Bottom of the seventh inning, Rams are down 2. Tying run is on deck. With one out and 0-2 count, Flota will send the next pitch to short. Meyer will pick it up and fire to Bauer at first. 6-3 is your second out as well. Last chance for the Rams is Zach Jones. Man, oh man, needs something to happen here. Jones stands in with 2 outs. The base is empty here in the bottom half of the seventh. Pitch is on the way from Viney, and that's going to be fouled off with the third base dugout. Strike one. It's 0-1 here to Zach. He is 1 for 2 today. Single with walk. He grounded out to second his first time up. He used one of those trademark triples here. Off an 0-1 pitch. Let's see what happens from Viney. Out of the windup. Third ball that time. Jones waited on it, but sent it foul to the third base batting cage. Final strike. Yep. Say last chance. We really made it this time. 0-2 count, 2 gone. The base is empty. Bottom of the seventh inning. Rams not ready to give up just yet. A game that is about an hour and 41 minutes old. See if the Rams can't maybe make something happen here with Zach Jones and Landon Thomas and Zane Zonders with 2 outs. 0-2 the count. Viney looks to pick up the win today. Out of the windup we come. It's well outside. Waste pitch. 1-2. Well, the Bean Insurance post-game show coming up after this. Oh, no wonder. 1-2, foul back, staying alive is Jones. Count stays the same. Bean Insurance is an independent agency that can do the insurance shopping for you. Give Bean Insurance a call at 244-BEAN. That number is 244-BEAN. Yeah, I thought exactly. I thought I gave you the right sheet, I didn't. Yeah. That or fell out. I think it fell out. Ow. Wow, Ben beat AJ 10-3 in baseball. Okay, came from behind. Yeah. 1-2, misses outside, is 2-2. So they will bring to the scoreboard updates all season long. Through what we hope will be a few more weeks to the Rams and Lady Rams season. Try to be there for as much playoff action as we can. 2-2 coming, that is going to be fouled off. Jones continues to do an excellent job of keeping the at-bat alive. And the hopes of the Rams. They trail 3-1 with 2 outs in the bottom half of the seventh. Point, you wish you could go 9. Rams scored 1 run today. That was in the bottom of the 6th. Next one on the way, it's a curveball. It's poked to second. Sherry will make the throw, and that'll do it for the Rams. They fall to 25-8 on the year. West improves to 16-13. Back in action on Thursday. Rams baseball, 3:15 pregame. Stay tuned for the Bean Insurance postgame show next. This is Rams baseball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Life is no easy task for anyone. We all want to better ourselves and our financial situation. Feel like you're going nowhere? Or just ready for a new challenge? Or wanting the college experience without going deeper into debt? Regardless of your answer, Rend Lake College is your vehicle to a brighter future. With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Rend Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Rend Lake College. Summer courses begin June 4th and are already open for registration. Get some of your core courses out of the way during the summer months. Smaller class sizes mean more focus on you and a laid-back atmosphere, allowing you the challenge of a great college experience without going deeper into debt. Rend Lake College's counselors are always on hand to help guide you to your new opportunity. Call 437-5321 to set up an appointment or log on to rlc.edu for more information.
Hi, Roy Schmidt at King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon. I want to let you know that we have an exciting new partnership with Hertz Rental Car effective immediately. Hertz is now located inside King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway here in Mount Vernon. Come in and rent a car, truck, or van for business or pleasure from Hertz, and we can also bill all major insurance companies. Hertz has competitive rates, low mileage vehicles, and specializes in one-way rentals anywhere in the United States. And yes, Hertz can even pick you up or drop you off at your home, office, or repair shop. Mention this ad and receive $10 off your rental. Call Hertz today to set up your reservation at 618-241-6996. Remember, that is Hertz Rent-A-Car inside King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Hello. Okay, people, here's your chance to come clean. Been punished? What did you do?
I backed into a tree.
I got dinged at the mall.
I hit black ice, then a parked car.
And your punishment was?
They raised my auto premium.
Here's how to stop the punishment. Get Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. With Rate Lock, you'll get a low rate that stays low, even if you file a claim. You're locked in until you change cars, drivers, or your address. Oh. Which means when you call on us, you'll feel like you're supposed to feel. Relieved.
So talk to us at the Bean Insurance Agency today. Call 618-242-6017. That's 618-242-6017. Or go to beaninsurance.net.
See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with Erie. Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage. Insured must meet necessary underwriting guidelines. Premium may change if you make policy changes. Not all products are offered in all states. Patent pending.
This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball on WMIX. The Bean Insurance postgame show starts now.
And we welcome you back to Brendan Klein Memorial Field. Rams fall to the West Maroons of Belleville by a final of 3-1. The Lancers are going to do that. All right. Maroons improve to 16-13 on the year. Rams fall to 25-8, and of course they are now 500 against teams from Belleville with an even 2-2 mark here on the 2012 campaign. This is your Bean Insurance postgame show. Bean Insurance can level the playing field as they have multiple of the top insurance companies to choose from. They even give you better coverage at a better rate. Log on to beaninsurance.net or give them a call at 244-BEAN. Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski alongside. Jesse Clark is back in the studio here at Mount Vernon as the Rams again fall to Belleville West by a final of 3-1. All in all, just didn't have stuff today. Nope. Offense. Like I said, this team can go as far as they want to pitching defense-wise. The offense is going to have to step it up a notch, especially in the postseason. And there's no doubt about that. Heartland County post-game stats will come your way here in just a moment. Don't forget you can log on to Facebook, find us there. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. We're also on Twitter at 94 Sports. So glad to have you with us for the Bean Insurance post-game show. Don't forget, Bean Insurance could just give you better coverage at a better rate. Stop by or call Bean Insurance at 244-BEAN. You can log on to beaninsurance.net or stop by in person, 1310 Broadway, Bean Insurance of Mount Vernon. See, we ready for the Heartland County?
Ready. I'm just fiddling when I'm here waiting on you.
My bad. Let's go.
Let's go. Here we go. Gotta take one off here. The West Maroons, 3 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, 7 left on base. Mount Vernon, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors,
left on base. Parker Biney goes the distance getting the win. Jared Anthus picks up a loss. In a game that took 1 hour and 42 minutes, Belleville West improves to 16-13. Mount Vernon drops to 25-8 as Belleville West beats Mount Vernon today by a score of 3-1. I feel you on that. Here we go. Heartland County certifies our post-game stats. Get started right. Let Heartland County help make your business a success. Heartland County, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B, your small business expert. Wow, that is the wrong shoe. Mm-hmm. Whoops. Struggled the other night. I had time to time. Kind of through that. Well, there's a lot of. We'll go for that. I know. That's the way it is. 3-1 your final. Rams fall to West. We'll come back to the Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game after this. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
It happens every spring. You need a great quality vehicle. That's where Second Chance Auto comes in. Family owned for the past 32 years. Second Chance Auto has been the cure for spring new car fever. No one has a better selection of vehicles priced under $10,000. Almost all their vehicles come with a generous 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. There are no dock fees, no shipping fees, and no processing fees like those new car dealerships. Just low prices. Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball on WMIX. Time now for the Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game.
And we welcome you back, Brendan Klein, Memorial Field. Disappointing 3-1 loss. Mount Vernon Rams fall to the Belleville West Lancers here on a Monday afternoon. 3-1 is your final game. It took an hour and 42 minutes under partly cloudy skies. The temperature is 77 degrees. At least it was pretty today. We owe you a Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game. Kind of caught my pants down here, so to speak. Yeah. I got one idea. Okay. Colton Metter had a couple. That's actually what I just saw. He was 2 for 3 today. Tried to get the offense going a couple of times. He went off the second with a base hit. He had a 1-out base hit back in the 4th. Colton Metter, your player of the game. Presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Great traditions aren't given. They're earned through hard work and commitment. That's just what they believe in. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Proud sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams. A great tradition. That's going to do it for us today. We are back on the air tomorrow, 4:15 from Effingham. Lady Rams softball against the Flaming Hearts. Next Rams broadcast will be Thursday as they welcome the Jacksonville Crimson. 3:15 will be your pregame. 3:30 your first pitch as it is an early start due to the Senior Awards Banquet at the Mount Vernon Township High School, District 201. So until then, stay up to date on our Facebook page, /WMIX Sports, Facebook.com in there somewhere. Twitter, you can find us at 94 Sports or log on to mywithersradio.com. So until tomorrow at 4:15, your final here today, the Mount Vernon Rams fall to Belleville West 3-1. For Danny Czerwinski, for Jesse Clark, back to the studio. For everyone at Withers Broadcasting, thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams Baseball. I'm Chris Hugo, reminding you of your final score one last repetitive time. Mount Vernon Rams fall to Belleville West 3-1. Good night.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams Baseball on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Rams Baseball has been presented by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX are also sponsored in part by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Rend Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, All Stars and Stitches, Bean Insurance, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. Your home for news, talk, sports, and America's best music. WMIX.